Hello everyone, my name's Angela and welcome to these videos. Right, if you've not followed my channel before, it's basically this channel here that I've built is mainly will be product reviews and lifestyle and healthy eating and, let me think, hauls. I like car boot sales, all that type of thing. I have just created another channel and that will be with myself and my husband's joining me on that one for our travel, because that is my big passion, because I want to be able to bring to you different travel ways, budgets, different type of places you wouldn't think of going. And at the moment, because of the situation we're in, obviously I will be exploring our country, the UK in England. So, which is really lovely, so that anyone overseas can also see what's on our doorstep. So if you want to follow the other channel, I'll put the name down below in the description box. But in the meantime, what this one is all about. So if anyone's been following me in the past, or they've seen any of the recipes and cooking that I've been doing, it's all based around Slimming World. I still love the recipes and I love what Slimming World brings to a lot of people. It's great. But I have hit a complete plateau in my life. It's probably the age group that I'm in, going into group where your life and your body and everything changes, and I can exercise twice as much and eat half the proportions and nothing is shifting. A friend of mine I'd been following, and I've known her for years, she's actually my daughter's friend, actually did very well on the Cambridge 1-to-1. So I really looked into it, because I'm one of these that really loves a little bit of research. And so I looked into it and I thought, can this be for me? Because what I've tried calorie counting before, and using Slimming World with calorie counting. But I don't think it's strict enough for me. I need a big kick up the backside. I need a really big boost. So I looked into Cambridge 1-to-1, perhaps to just give me that boost. I do know someone else in the past that done really well on it, and I thought, oh, shall I just give it a go? Let's just see. So what I thought I'd do, at the moment I'm doing a 4-week journey, for hopefully extending it to 6. My aim is in with 6 weeks to lose 1 stone, which I've never been able to achieve anywhere, on any other slimming platforms, because I know it's got to come off very gradual. But I want that boost and then I want to keep it off. So that's the idea of doing it. So I'm doing the Cambridge 1-to-1 starting today. I'll show you the products. I've had to order a month's worth. Well, I haven't had to, I wanted to order a month's worth. They do advise you 2 weeks at a time, but I ordered a month because that's the program I want to do. Okay, so I've ordered a month's worth of stuff, which is, I've gone on the step, because there's different steps throughout, so it gradually changes throughout. Now you can do 1A and 1B. Now I am a very short person, I'm 5'2", so officially I probably should be on step 1A. Step 1B is for taller people, say over 5'9" or 5'10", don't quote me, but I know it's for taller ladies and men, which start on 1B. Now, 1A is 3 products per day only, okay? And also plenty of drinking. I'll go on to the water and the drinking in a minute. Right, okay, so step 1A is 3 products. Each product is 200 calories. And I thought, I struggle keeping down to 1,400 calories. So 600 calories to me was a bit, whoa. Okay, so I had a great chat with the consultant, and I actually really enjoy my walking, my swimming, and still keeping a bit of exercise going, which I'm slowly upping each week. Now, because I swim at least 5 times per week, and I'm doing either a little bit on the treadmill or I'm going for long walks, so I don't want to give that up. So she said to me, to be honest with you, 1B would suit you perfect because you are burning some calories off there anyway. Now 1B is 4 products, so it's 800 calories per day. Now you're thinking, well, Angel, why don't you just stick to 800 calories per day? You could do that yourself. I can't. I'm just not. I am easily influenced. I'm so easily influenced that I just need a rod up my back. So I need this regimental routine to get me to the desired maintenance weight. After that, I know that I can follow all my books that I've got with low calorie food and everything else, and I think I will be fine to make my own food, but I need that boost. Okay, so the Cambridge 1-to-1. I am doing 4 products per day. I have taken the advice of my consultant because she's a tall lady and she started on 4 products per day. Now what I've done is I've done one that would suit me for a breakfast type meal, so whether that be a porridge, a smoothie or a shake. So that is what I've aimed at for breakfast. And then I've got 2 which would be like a lunch and a dinner. Now I've also incorporated perhaps 1 or 2 smoothies in that in case I'm rushing and going and want to take it with me. But most of it is like a savoury meal. So they do like 5 or 6, I think, savoury type meals, which is a spaghetti bolognese, it's like green Thai curry, chicken tikka masala, there's 2 others, macaroni cheese. Trying to fit the other one, I always forget the other one. Anyway, there's 5, definitely 5 savoury meals. So I've got a big selection of them. So I'll either be doing 2 of them a day or 1 of them a day and perhaps another smoothie or something like that, but mainly 2 savoury per day. Then the 4th product I've saved for the evening on the advice of my consultant, because she said, have you got a sweet tooth? I said, yes. That is going to be a big problem for me, actually cutting out the sweetness. And my cups of tea, I have 1 sugar in a tea. Even when I was following other diet plans, I would always make sure there was probably low fat yogurts, but they were sweet. I had a lot of fruit, which is not bad for you at all, but at the moment, as I said, this is only a boost and a kickstart. So basically what I've done, I've saved my sweet products for the evening. So they do these bars which are like 200 calories, which is cherry bakewell I've picked, and chocolate chewy bar and toffee chewy bar and small caramel, salted caramel bites, and there's quite a few that you can pick from. So I'm allowed 1 of them towards the evening. So that's my 4 products throughout the day based on their 200 calories each. Now, another big thing for me is giving up tea. I am a real teapot. And even when I follow other plans, I try and limit myself to 3 maximum a day. Lately, I've been drinking probably 5 or 6. So when I follow a normal slimming plan, I'll probably do like 3 cups of tea a day, literally because I have 1 little teaspoon of sugar. So what I'm doing on this plan is, because I want 1 cup of tea per day, that's the literally only treat I'm having, but I've still substitute, I'm still not having sugar, I'm having a sweetener or sprinkle sweetener in my tea, and I'm having it as dark as possible with just the tiny splash of milk. So this is going to be tough, but at least I get the 1 cup of tea per day. The thing she advised me was, can I drink black coffee? And I said, well, I don't have sugar in coffee. Probably could do without the milk, letting it go cold a little bit. I probably could drink black coffee. But she said, do you know the Beanies range? And she wasn't promoting it. This isn't a promotion for them. We're not being sponsored or anything. But these are quite good because they can have sort of like a little bit of a sweet taste in a coffee, which is really great. They are certified sugar free. That's what it says on the jar. And it's 2 calories per cup. So I thought that's quite nice. I'll probably have 1 of them a day and my tea, 1 tea a day, and then stick to herbal tea and my juice. And I'll get onto my juice in a minute. So I've picked up, I normally have quite a selection of herbal teas because I really like them. So I do have plenty of herbal teas if I want something warm. Now, I know this is going to be tough, and I know I'll probably be growling by the end of the week, but I've got to do it. I've got to give my body this boost. Anyway, as for drink, you need 2.25 litres at least. That's the minimum per day. Now, this is 750 ml, this bottle, which works out 3 of these at least per day. Obviously, if I have 3 of these and then herbal tea and all that, that helps make up more, which this is what I'm trying to do. So this is my first bottle, and this is the morning, and I've had 1 tea. So I will be finishing this in a minute, and I'll make another bottle straight up. So I definitely will be drinking at least 3 of these per day. And they say it's really crucial, it's really important when you're eating just these meals, especially on plan 1A and 1B. Well, anyway, but especially when you're just having these meals and not any normal food at the moment. So it is really important that you do have that water juice intake. Now, it looks like orange juice, I know, and it is sort of orange juice, but it's I bought a tub of their flavouring because I can drink water when it's probably more warmer outside. I'm happy to drink bottles and bottles of water, but I want at least 1 or 2 of these a day with flavouring at the moment, because I'm giving up so much sugar in my life that I feel that I just need that little bit extra in my water, which is the Cambridge 1-to-1 diet. It is their flavourings that you can purchase off of them, and you need half a teaspoon in a bottle of that, really, and that is sufficient. For me, it is anyway. So it goes a long way. Okay, so I was given a 7-day diet tracker. So as you can see, I'm already crossed out 1 of those because I'll be finishing that drink in a minute. And this morning I've had my golden syrup porridge, which was my first, and obviously I'll insert that now, where you'll see a clip of that where I had my golden syrup porridge. Okay, the first meal on the Cambridge 1-to-1, and I'm going to have golden syrup flavour porridge this morning, and you make it up with 150 ml, which I've made up in here, of hot water. Mix it in my bowl, and it says on the back that you mix it in, put it in the microwave 30 seconds, repeat and stand for a minute. So let's see how that goes. Now, also on here it's actually saying that I need to drink 2.25 litres of water per day. I bought this off my consultant in case I get a little bit bored with water, and 3 of those makes 2.25 litres per day, because this is 750 ml, because I measured it all. So 3 of those will be my water intake for the day. Now, my consultant said to me that these can be quite strong depending on people's tastes, and you need 1 teaspoon per litre. Now, this is 750 ml, so I'm using half a teaspoon per 750 ml, and I'll see how strong that tastes, and because obviously it's my first time, so it's all new to me. Yeah, and I'll see how strong that tastes. Right, now let's get on and make this porridge, and I'll have to put the camera down while I make it up, but I'll show you the steps. Right, okay, so that's the porridge made up. The consultant said to actually whisk it, as it sort of does its 30 seconds, whisk it and put it back. It seems to be okay, there don't seem to be lumps in it, so it smells actually really nice. So let's see what it tastes like. That's my orange juice made up with my half a teaspoon in 750 ml, so I'm yet to try that as well. So let me take you through the meals. So what I've ordered are 112 products, so that is 4 per day over 28 days. So this is me on plan 1B, and this is what I'm having. So I've ordered the savoury meals. Let's start with the So let's start with sort of the breakfast ones then. Now I've only ordered 6 golden syrups and 6 mixed berry porridges, and that takes 12, so that's 12 mornings, because I've also ordered shakes and smoothies. So the shakes that I've ordered is, let me go through the shakes. So I've ordered 10 strawberry, 10 chocolate, but I've actually got 8 chocolate sachets and 2 cartons made up in case I'm in a rush and need to go out. So I've got 2 of those and 8 of those and 10 of those and 2 banana, because I'm not a big fan of banana, but I thought it might make a bit of a change because I don't mind it. It's just strawberry and chocolate would be my favourite. So the breakfast and the shakes are sort of for breakfast and filling meals. And now I've got some smoothies as well. So these might be an afternoon filling one as well. So this is 2. So just to try them out, just to see what flavours I liked, I've ordered 2 raspberry, coconut and oat, 2 blackcurrant and apple, 2 cherry, strawberry flavour smoothie, and breakfast smoothie, which is strawberry, banana and oat. So that's the smoothies. So I've ordered 8 of those, so I've got 2 of each flavour. So I've got the porridge, smoothies and shakes, so they're mainly breakfast and a filling in the afternoon if I'm in a rush. Right, for the main food I've ordered, I think 10 of each except for the macaroni cheese. So I've ordered 10 spag bowl, I've ordered 10 chicken tikka style curry, 10 green pesto or pesto pasta, 10 Thai green curry and 2 macaroni. I have heard someone else say that if you mix half the macaroni and half the bolognese, it's really nice, and then add the other half for another meal. So there is 42 of the savoury over 28 days, so it means I can have, sometimes I can have 2 of those per day depending on what I'm doing. If I'm not having a smoothie or something else, I can have 2 of those a day, so I feel like I'm having a lunch and a dinner. And for the evening I've ordered 28 of the evening of the sweet snacks for the evening. So after I had an early sort of dinner, I can have a sweet treat for the evening, which I've ordered 4 cherry bakewell, so that's those ones, 4 chocolate and orange fusion, 5 chocolate chewy bars, 5 toffee chewy bars, and I've ordered, if I just quickly look at my notes, 10 caramel bites. And I've heard these are quite nice because you can split the bag, so you can have a little bit during the day and a little bit in the evening. So I've ordered 10 of those. So hopefully there's 28 treats there, so I've got 1 per day. What I've ordered as well is some orange water flavouring. If I get a little bit bored with drinking all the water, I can put a little bit of that in. So I've ordered the orange water flavouring. My consultant actually gave me some sample tubs of lemon and lime, raspberry and elderflower, and some pineapple, so that I can actually taste those if I want to order any more tubs. These are flavourings for your water. She actually said that she likes the pineapple and the coconut flavourings that they do together. Almost feels like a little bit of a mocktail, bit of a treat. So I'll see how I go with those, just to break the water up. So that's basically the whole range for a month. So this is what I'll be just putting in my mouth, other than water, black coffee or herbal tea, for a month. And I know it's not going to be easy, but I need to kickstart. I need to do something drastic, and this is what I'm trying. So she did also say to me, if there was a certain flavour you try and you're not happy with it, we can swap flavours. So this is what I've got to start with, and if I'm not keen on something, she said, I don't expect you to finish it all. She said, give me the packets back and we will swap them. So I'm quite happy with that. Yeah. So these are the 112 items that I've got over 28 days. Okay, so I was showing you the whole range of what I've got. My consultant actually come to me yesterday, bless her heart. She come on a Sunday at very short notice, and because I said, right, I'm making my mind up, I'm going to do this, and I want to start on a Monday, which is normally typical, isn't it? Start of a fresh week, start of everything. So she brought everything over to me so that I could get going today. I don't want to show you my measurements, but here's your measurement card, which is all wrote down, and she will measure your body in like your arms, your waist, your hips, your thighs. Do your measurements and calculate, and do it every 4 weeks. You can't do your measurements every week. It just wouldn't really show. It might show a bit, but it's best to do it in a 4-week span. So she's doing my measurements and will come and measure me every 4 weeks. And everything was done professionally, you know, in the light of the situation that we're in now. I won't explain more, but it's all done very professionally. Okay, so also she will do your weight. Now, what we did is, she had her own set of scales, and I have 2 sets of scales. One which is more what you would use at a gym, because it's like a professional one, doing your fat, your physical fat and everything else. And the other one was a cheaper pair that I had. So we got both my scales out, and I wanted to see whether I weighed the same on her as the same on mine. And the best one that I had was the one that I use that you put it up and it's like viscal fat and everything else. Bear with me, the dog's wanting to go out. So if you've seen him running around, I have a little visitor in the room. That's it, dog sorted, I can carry on. Otherwise he's scratching at the door. Right, okay, so yeah, so we made sure that my scales were on par with hers. So she weighed me on hers, and then over the next couple of weeks, because we don't actually live that close to each other, I could have got a local lady, and there's plenty on your doorstep if you look up on the, but because I know this consultant, and she's been a good friend of my daughter's, I thought I'd stick with her because I know her anyway. So basically she weighed me, done the weight, and then once a week I will get on the scales and I will do a picture and send it to her of my weight, obviously with my feet in shot, no cheating. And so what I will do is I will send that over to her once a week. I will do the weigh, and then on the 3rd or 4th week, when she comes back to do all my measurements, on that 4th week she will weigh me again on her scale. Correspond like that, so it's not too bad. And that's why I bought a month's worth of products from her, because I could have done it. She was quite happy to do it a 2-week and then come back, but I just said to her, save the messing about. If there's products that I don't like, or I'm really not keen on the flavour and I can't get used to them, she will happily change them. So then we can make arrangements to meet up perhaps halfway, and we can change some products. So she was very, very obliging. Okay, so what else can I tell you about the one-to-one plan? That probably is basically it. That is exactly what I'm doing. And I wanted to bring you along on this journey because it's something I've never done before. So it's all new to me. So while I'm experiencing it all new, I wanted to be able to share it with you, so you can get the raw facts, I suppose, of how I'm feeling, and basically come along on this journey and see. I mean, I have been told that day 3 and day 4 is probably quite hard because I'm literally detoxing on sugar as well. So day 3 and day 4 of this plan might be quite hard. I might have headaches, or feel a bit growly and things like that. And I've actually warned all the men in my house. I've stayed out of my way for like day 3 and day 4, because I know for a fact it's not an easy journey at the beginning, but if you can get through probably that first week and conquer that first week, I just think it might be something that will really help me. Yeah, so let's just see how we go. And I'll try and bring you along for the breakfast, lunch and dinners week, Monday to Sunday, and then I will continue on over the next 4 weeks to see how I go, because I have a big goal in 6 weeks, and it's not just losing the stone, it's because I've got a big personal goal. And if I can lose this weight, it'll probably help me achieve this other personal goal, which I will go into more detail later on. Yeah. My other previous video, more to do with the beginning of the year and my life's goals, it will be on there as well. Okay, so my new channel that's going to be to do with travel and lifestyle with my husband is Travel AWAW Adventures with Angela and Wayne. So it would be lovely if you like anything to do with travel, come along to that. I have at the moment only posted on there the videos that are actually on this channel too, so you haven't missed anything at the moment if you want to see any of those. But there will be new ones coming up in the future that will only be posted on there to do with travel and travel tips and packing and things like that. So let's see how I go on this new journey, this new travel journey of losing this weight and just giving my body that boost and to get back in some clothes. Seriously, how many of you have put on weight through this pandemic? It's not easy, is it? It really isn't. So yeah, so let's just get back, let's just get my health up and running, and you know what, it's not that I'm on here to promote that people should be losing weight. This journey is for me, and it's because I feel so uncomfortable, and that's what it's all about. I'm never ever going to be the weight of the day I got married. I know that, but that's not what the journey's about. I was tiny then when I got married, and you know, I know that I've had children since then, and I know lifestyles are different, but it's just for me to feel comfortable in my own body. And let's just see if this works. So follow along, and I'll see you all at lunchtime. Bye. Okay, so it's now lunchtime, so I'm trying to space it out every sort of 3 to 4 hours. So I had breakfast at 10, I'm going to have lunch at 1, I'm going to have my next sort of main meal at between 4 and 5 o'clock, depending how long I can hold out for, and then my evening snack about 7-8 o'clock. So today for my lunch I'm having the green pesto pasta. Yeah, I am hungry and I really need it now, so I'm just going to make it up with, let me just turn the camera around, 110 ml of hot water. Place it in the bowl, stir it in the microwave for 90 seconds, stir and repeat, and stand for a minute. So I'll just make this up and I'll show you what it's like. Okay, this is the green pesto pasta made up into a bowl, and it's not an actual huge bowl. I know pasta can be quite filling, so fingers crossed. Here we go. I just had this maple fudge instant coffee, the Beanies collection, and I thought I'll have that because obviously I don't have sugar in coffee and it might be a bit more sweeter because I wanted it without milk, but I actually found it quite bitter. So I've made up another lot of juice using the sample my consultant gave me of raspberry and elderflower. So she gave me a little tub of that because I already bought the orange. And so I'm having a drop of that, and that actually tastes quite nice. So that's my second lot for today. Right, I've managed to hold out till 5:15. I went to the supermarket to get some veg for everyone else that lives in the house for dinner. It was a struggle. I could have ate a raw cauliflower, but I'm not giving up. So tonight at 5:15, I've just peeled all the veg for their dinner. I'm having a chicken tikka style curry. So I've just mixed that with 150 ml of hot water. I've also made, which I'll show you here, a herbal tea. That is a strawberry and mango. Obviously just the tea bag because you're allowed that. So that's the herbal tea. Now, this is the tikka halfway through. I've got to stir it and put it in for another 2 minutes. And then, so I'm not sure if it's like a rice consistency at the moment. Or sorry, it's going to be a rice consistency. So I'll put that in and do it for another 2 minutes. On there. And that's the chicken tikka style curry. Herbal tea. I've had a coffee today, which was the beanie coffees. And I'm going to have a snack bar later, which I will show you when I have that. And that will be it for today. So this is the dinner all dished up. Let's hope it's filling. Fancy something a little bit sweet. I was saving this till about 7, 8 o'clock, but what I'm going to do, this is my 4th product for the day. I'm going to cut a couple of slices off and then leave the rest for later. So I'm going to have a little bit now and then some later on. So I'm just showing you what I'm ending on my day. I've had a herbal tea and I'm going to fill my water bottle up once more. I might have another orange again, the orange flavour. And I've already had the raspberry and elderberry today, and then save the other flavours, one more to try tomorrow and the one the next day, so that it's a bit spread out. So I'm going to cut a few slices of this off, and I'm going to call it, I'm going to end it today, and I'll see you back tomorrow.